there's just so much going on in the world today that I have to talk about these things in order to stimulate thought. We need to ask ourselves. I mean, really, truly ask ourselves. All of us need to ask ourselves. And I propose this question for everyone. Makes no difference what sexual orientation you are. Makes no difference if you choose to. Because let me say this. Because the United States of America, they're going to start calling fundamental Bible-believing people radicalized. You hear that? That's the new definition, because I hear the code words of what they're saying. Because the truth is, the United States of America will never, ever be tolerant of the gay, lesbian, transgender, and bisexual community. It will never happen. Government will enforce by guns their laws and jail sentences. They would do everything they can to try to force people to compliance. But the truth is, it's never going to happen. At least not in my generation. Now, the next generation, it more likely, it'll have 100% total acceptance. But people who grew up in my generation and older, who have values and morality, they simply are not going to acquiesce. They're not going to bow down. They're not going to capitulate to whatever laws the Supreme Court. I don't even know how can the Supreme Court pass laws? What is happening in this country? But what they want to do is force us to accept something that we reject and have always grown up to reject. And it's just simply not gonna happen. I can see it happening with the people 20 and 30 years behind us, because with the way that the world's going, it's utterly amazing. But what sayeth you? You are the court of public opinion. I understand that I'm speaking both ways, kind of a little bit, but I'm trying to get something, and I'm trying to get people to understand something. Now, when a politician gets up, first of all, Donald Trump does not believe that the gay, lesbian, bisexual, homosexual, transgender lifestyle is actually a good form of life. He don't believe that, but he's a politician. And politicians are going to support the so-called support the laws of the United States of America. And you see, when we started talking about the founding fathers in this country and how they say we can have freedom of religion, they were only including Christianity and other things that was associated with Christianity. Well, now all these other religions are starting to flex their muscles. So now you mean to tell me that the Constitution is no longer in effect, even though we know it's not, null, nil, and void, because people simply, they really truly can't have freedom of religion because other faiths are different than the Christian faith. I mean, I'm an Israelite, and I know for sure that the Christian faith is totally different than the Bible that they carry around. He says one thing when you have people having tradition and philosophies and theologies, and they promote them as if it's the truth and it's in the Bible. But it's another thing when you have people who actually read the Bible, support the Bible, live by it. And Christians don't do that. You don't believe me? Go check out and see what day the Sabbath is. See if it's the seventh day or the first day. See if Jesus was born in the wintertime. See if that's true. And see if there was actually 3 wise men that actually came to see Jesus. In other words, prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. And check out, see if Jesus, if he was an Israelite or if he was a Christian. And I'll submit to you, whatever Jesus was, that's what I think you ought to be if you are a believer. What say of you?